Katie Court.
Lawyer 4-6 from 3.
What's that called? Mackey Arena?
Mackey Arena.
Yeah.
One of the greatest college venues in the country.
But so Mackey Arena, but Katie Court. That's a thing now.
It's a nod to Katie Court.
Yeah.
Nod to Gene Katie.
After Gene Katie.
What's Mackey after?
I don't know. Some guy named Thomas Mackey, I think.
Thomas?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
old
Colton.
Thomas. Did he build drums by chance?
I'm sure he did a lot of things.
Giant bass drums?
Including building the world's largest
biggest drum.
Yes.
Largest drum, Jamie. Largest.
My bad. Is there a difference?
You know,
Yes.
is it really? I find that hard to believe that that's the world's largest drum. That just, I've always thought that claim was like we
False.
have the biggest Christmas tree in the world on the circle.
But it's not even a tree.
Bears eat beets.
It's not even a tree.
It's not even a
just
tree. We're on. I think we agree on that.
World's biggest light tree.
It's not a tree at all. Actually, it's just it may be the
There's a-
world's largest thing that looks like a tree.
That
know.
you ever
Well, that's
go
a very vague category.
drive
I mean,
down-
You can go anywhere with that.
Whiteland Road and they have that tree that does
That's
trippy-
awesome.
Yeah, it's
It-
pretty badass.
At that,
I haven't seen that.
right there, at Tracy.
Right there by the ice cream / liquor store.
Yeah, the Tracy Road.
Ice cream
Just a
parlor
little bit
/
north
liquor
of Whiteland Road. Tracy Road.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Whiteland Road.
No, it's on Tracy Road.
Is it on Tracy Road?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
does
We're
this-
talking about Whiteland. It was
Does this
what?
liquor store
That's,
have
that's your stomping ground. So
I
soft
drive
serve
past that
or
at least 12 times, 15 times
yeah,
per
Amy
season.
lives that way, doesn't she?
Used to.
Okay. Where does she live now?
Over behind the Kroger.
The
off of
Kroguchi?
Worstville. Yeah. Moving on up in Whiteland land.
nice, very nice.
Blowing up.
Indie OnlyFans sports podcast.
Welcome.
Are we
Your
on?
local-
Yeah,
Your local sports horse. We've been
I
on,
thought-
bro.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome, Barry.
Welcome
Guess who's back?
back again.
Mm.
While we're recording, we're watching Purdue, Michigan State. Second half, Purdue's up by 6. But it seems to be quite a game. I haven't been watching it. Barry, you've been watching it. You came from watching it, I assume.
Correct.
Let's just start with Purdue. Since the last we recorded, they lost, I believe, to somebody, didn't they? And then
Was that? No, they lost. No, they had already lost to Ohio State.
had they? Okay.
It was the coach bounce. The Chris Holtman got fired.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And
Look
that
at
was
Painter, little rascal.
gray-haired
Rascally
silver
rabbit.
fox.
He's got just the straight up comb back, all of
Right.
it.
Pat Riley.
It
Yeah.
works.
He wishes he was Pat Riley.
Can't really go wrong with that dude.
Pat Riley was no gray until he was 65 years old, probably, right?
Is that right? Or did he maybe color it?
Well, maybe.
Pat Riley's just gangsta. Let's be
He
honest.
is gangster.
Love
He's
Pat Riley.
true, like real life.
Right. He looks like he could be mafioso.
Casinos.
Yes.
You know.
Freaking Miami. He runs the Miami fam.
Yes. Oi, Miami. All right. What do you? Any other noteworthy, newsworthy info about the Boilers
Big Maple.
since we last talked?
No, status quo.
Status quo.
What are they ranked now?
3-2, I think. I don't know.
Who's ahead of them? Connecticut.
Houston.
Houston.
The Fighting Kelvin Sampson.
It's just kind of been 3 or 4 teams like leapfrogging each other all year in the one
Well, it's
spot.
been
hasn't it?
Connecticut at 1 for a long time, but
Yeah.
and then Houston.
Is Bobby Hurley the coach of Connecticut?
No.
No, it's brother.
Danny Hurley? Is that right?
Do you remember Kelvin Sampson's
Run at
time
IU.
at IU?
Yeah. Jean shirt.
So scandalous.
Jean shirt guy. Lots of texts,
What-
phone
what?
calls to recruits.
Who? Samson?
Mm-hmm.
Cheating?
Yeah. That's why they ran him out.
It's college sports is this NIL. It's just made it so that there's just really no rules anymore, right?
Your guard just got taken out by the ref.
Yeah, that's
They
unfortunate.
put NIL on hold.
Really?
Court order hold.
Who did?
Some court somewhere.
State or federal?
I don't know. It's got to be federal, I
But
would assume.
it's in the works. They're when it's like let's just step
I
back
think
and
it's more of
review
a. I
this.
think it's more of a lot of states are starting to rule that they want
Look,
these
control.
athletes treated as employees,
Right.
not just getting paid, but they're which means benefits and 401ks and whatnot.
So making it better.
Your freaking mic thing has like a tampon in it. That's weird.
Well, I didn't put it there.
I didn't either.
How dare
So
you.
I thought that was weird. That's why I pulled it.
So yeah, Purdue. When did the conference tournament start? Next week?
It's got to be soon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
March.
mean, there's 2 more games in the regular season, so
They got to have
and
the
that's
Big
next
Ten
weekend,
wrapped up, right?
and then the following weekend, 2 weeks from this weekend.
Is it in Indy this
No,
year?
I mean Illinois is. If Purdue wins tonight, they clinch at least a share of the Big Ten championship, and they play in Champaign this upcoming week.
That's a big game, you know.
And if Illinois wins that, then they need Purdue to lose versus Wisconsin to get their share of the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a Big Ten championship on the line right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Where's Edie? Oh, there he is. He's just a giant human being, Yao Ming. There we go. Yeah, Edie. He's just so giant. Gosh.
But he's mobile too. I
Yeah.
mean,
he's
Yao Ming.
did he thin down this year?
He's definitely more mobile than he was last year.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing. A little yoga,
He's just getting better. He's just not been playing long.
becoming more of a basketball player. All right. What if no more Purdue stuff? We'll just talk blue and gold Pacers. It's been a weird week, honestly. Don't you think?
It's been a broken week.
Yeah, they're so inconsistent. It
I
pisses
know.
me off.
I know that.
The defense. We gave up 50 points versus
I
the
didn't-
Pelicans in the first quarter.
I didn't physically watch that Pelicans game.
I didn't either, but it's shameful.
I know.
50 points.
I
in a
watched
quarter.
it from the GameCast point of view, and I eventually just quit watching it because we were getting beat so bad. I did go to the game that was here in Indy, and they were on a back-to-back.
I mean, the Pacers were bound to lose. You're not going to beat the Pelicans twice in a row.
right, you wouldn't
home and
think.
home.
But
I mean,
but the way
But
we
you
lost,
give up 50 points in a quarter. That's
I didn't
and
realize.
Tyrese gets 0 points.
Donut.
Is he broken?
Yeah,
That's just the thing.
let's start with him, I guess. Yeah, he was what 0 for 7 and put up 0 points, and look, he only played like 22 minutes, which is probably because we were getting beat so
by
bad.
50. So,
Yeah,
but that in and of itself, it's just bad, man. We can't play D.
what do you think? The Tyrese not playing well lately. What do you contribute that to? Do you think it has a little all-star hangover to it?
Yeah, I think he definitely. I mean, everybody else gets a break. You don't, and he was basically the host of the All-Star game. If you really want to boil it down, like
The prom king.
Yeah,
Isn't that what he called himself?
I don't know.
Did
he
he?
did.
That's amazing.
When they were interviewing during the old celebrity game, which I highly recommend, as you know.
Yes, we're aware of your celebrity game status. Yeah, he was involved. Like he didn't really get a rest. So it's a little post All-Star game fog.
Yeah.
/ hamstring / Siakam.
Yeah. Do you think that him and Siakam are starting to look better and click a little more? What do you think? Is that an and one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're looking better, but they're still. They did not look good. What? Monday versus Toronto, that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did. That game was awful. I don't.
He
I
had
mean,
4 points in that game, then did okay versus the Pelicans, and then had 0 points.
Right.
That feels very troublesome to me.
Yeah, I wonder if he didn't have that, where he can only miss 4 more games, where he doesn't qualify for all those awards and thus money. If he didn't have all that money on the line, I wonder if he wouldn't have taken a game off here in this last stretch.
I mean, we only have 21 games left, and he's got 4 games he can miss. Like, if he needs a night off, give him a night off.
Is that what we have left? 21.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's getting to the point to where he will be able to afford the luxury of taking a night off. Of course, when do you take a night? I'm not even going to say that.
61 games is what we played. So yeah, he's got 20. We have 21 games left.
Yeah. 61 games. Let's look at the standings real quick.
We're 8th.
Isn't that crazy?
It pisses me off.
But
so
look,
bad.
pull that up though. Look at
We could be. New York is a game and a half ahead of us.
That's
though,
right.
For 4.
in 4.
So we could, if we just have like a 5-game winning streak and then go 500 the rest of the way. Honestly, you could be the 4 seed.
That's
Yes.
what I say. 5-game winning streaks.
Yep.
I always say just a 1 5-game winning streak.
Would go a long
from
way.
there on.
Yeah. 1 5-gamer goes a long way. 1 5-gamer, I believe, will be in the top 6 and not have to mess with the play-in tournament. That's kind of like my for the rest of the regular season, big goal would be to not have to mess with the play-in, you know. And then the long-term playoff goal, I'd love to be in a series, but win one series. Definitely, if we don't make a series, though, man, I'm going to be disappointed. You know, if we don't get like a best of 4 series.
There is zero reason why we should not finish at least 7 or 8 and then get a home 2. Well,
Hopefully
if we're 7,
1, yeah.
right. 2 home play-in games against Chicago and Toronto.
Well,
Just
you
beat
hopefully only want 1 home playing game, because then that means if you get 2, that means you lost and you're all of a sudden in an elimination game. Yeah.
Or you finished in the 8 and
We
you
got
lost, and then you got the home play-in game for the
tough
second
games
round.
coming up too. We have we're versus the Hawks. We should win.
It's a lot of road games in March, I heard.
Yeah, and then we're at Cavs, at Raptors. Then the Heat and the Thunder come here. So the next 5 games not easy. But then we get Brooklyn home and home. Lakers come here in the Bulls, and then you play at the Clippers, and then we go out west: Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, then at the Pistons. Like, there's a chance.
So what you're saying
is that Tyrese Haliburton needs to score more than 0 points for us to win.
So what you're saying is there's a chance. Next game at Spurs, that'll be fun. Wembanyama's been playing like a man possessed. I didn't really. Had you ever heard of the 5x5 thing?
Yes. I read about it. I had not heard about it.
I had not heard of it either, but yeah, he did that recently, which is, I guess, pretty rare and insane.
What's it include? 5 steals and 5 blocks?
Just 5 in any
Right.
category, yeah, of the. But yeah, blocks and steals. To get 5 blocks and 5 steals is crazy, you know.
Sprinkling 5 assists.
Yeah.
As a 7'4" guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was looking at something wrong. Like we do have Spurs, and then at Dallas, Minnesota, at Orlando, at OKC. Like that, those 3 games are going to be tough. But then we have Chicago, Brooklyn, Cleveland, a tough game, at Detroit, at Golden State. Like that's your 5-game win streak right there. Bulls, Brooklyn, Cleveland, Detroit, Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Where's Cleveland at?
Home.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm on board. Sign me up.
Yeah, I mean,
Bulls, Nets, Cavs, Pistons, Warriors, 5-gamer.
Yeah.
Let's
go.
Going into LA for hopefully like that little extra cherry on top of Sunday.
Gino Love.
Was that Gene? Hey, Gene.
Katie. Hey, what's up, Katie?
Hey, buddy. Looks like he still goes to Florida a little bit. Got a little tan going.
Freaking Gene Katie.
Yeah.
He's got to be like 100 at this point, right?
He's actually 117.
That a boy.
Late 70s, early 80s?
No, please.
He is not late 70s, bro.
I bet 80s at least.
84.
Did Bob Knight?
He's passed. He has passed.
He's gone. R.I.P. Bob Knight. Do you think he's up there having tea with Queen Elizabeth?
Up there?
Oh. Or do you think he's having tea with Queen Elizabeth?
No.
Barry's like, how dare you invoke religion?
How dare you tell me that Bob Knight went to heaven?
Right. Gene Katie's
Is that true? Did I go over the
87
line?
years old.
Oh, yeah. Price is Right rules, bro.
So can we just qualify that?
Gloss over that.
What you're saying is that how old is he? I'm sorry.
87.
Okay. You think Bob Knight's in hell is what you're saying?
Purgatory at best.
Okay.
Wow, that's April, bro.
Will you
this is the moment we need. All these IU fans are going to get fired up now.
Local
dare
podcaster
you
says
talk
that
about
Bob Knight is in hell.
Oh my God. Bob Knight.
Sheesh.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Was Gene Katie? Is he a good man?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, did you want to do the Gene Katie haircut just to represent?
No, because I never wanted to be bald, Jimmer.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
only
I
for
take
s-
that
that's
as a
only for-
shot, motherfucker.
That's only for second-borns. Firstborns don't go
Bend
bald.
down. Let me see. Yeah, you could do some hardcore stuff with what you have, man.
Yeah, like real
Like,
good comb
totally
overs.
or
Yeah.
totally bush it out a little
Badass.
bit.
No, just like you could get some. You got enough. Like you're not like totally bald. You got some hair.
Now I have what would be
He's got
called
a
Grandpa's
ring.
cul-de-sac.
A cul-de-sac.
Grandpa's cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
bud. It's hot.
Huh. I'd like to see an effort to grow it out at some point.
Never.
Go all Larry David with it.
Not happening.
I think you might look good with it that way.
You might do good.
Oh, R.I.P. Someone from that show just what's his name? Guy just passed away this week.
Don't know. I'm sure it's on the Wolfpack text
It
chain.
was, yes. Well, for sure.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Richard
Lewis.
Lewis. Yep.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rich.
Yeah. So him and Queen
I always
Elizabeth.
got him and Richard Gere mixed up.
Of course, he was Jewish.
How do you
Just
get Richard
name-wise.
Lewis
Name-wise.
and Richard Gere?
Just the names.
Not
Like,
looking
which
the
ones?
same.
No.
Is Richard Gere the one that got canceled for a little bit, or is that
I don't know.
Or is that
Everybody gets canceled.
Swayze? It's almost like if you haven't been canceled.
Swayze's dead, bro.
Patrick Swayze?
Yeah,
He's gone too?
He's been dead for like
Really?
a decade.
What?
Oh yeah, dude.
Who's even making action movies now? Then?
Vin Diesel, brah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not really. The Rock.
2000,
Jason Statham.
2009.
He's dead, isn't he? Statham?
15
No,
years ago,
is
Patrick
Jason Statham
Swayze died.
dead?
Oh really?
Yeah, Roadhouse.
Who am
bud.
I thinking of? That's
Who's
dead?
making movies where they rip people's throats out?
Uh,
So good. I loved Roadhouse.
yeah, Roadhouse was good.
Duh.
They remade it? No.
I think they might have. I wouldn't watch it if they did. That's like the remake of Red Dawn. Come on
Right.
now. Who's watching a remake of Red
Did
Dawn?
they really?
Yes.
I think the original Red Dawn might be bad.
Patrick Swayze also in Red Dawn.
What about my
That
Patrick
was such a good
Swayze
movie.
favorite is Point Break.
Well,
For
yeah,
sure.
duh. Come on, bro.
Oh, okay.
And he's dead.
He's passed. September 14, 2009.
Man. Huh. Blown away.
Read a book, Danny.
Right.
About Patrick Swayze,
About
his autobiography.
pop culture.
Barry's favorite Patrick Swayze is definitely Ghost.
I've never seen it.
Big Ghost
I
guy.
have no desire to see it.
At somewhere in your garage, like in a corner or up on a shelf, is there a pottery wheel that's like just hasn't been used? in
No, I'm no
years?
good at pottery.
I think pottery's kind of badass, but
I
it's,
love
it's,
to do the
it's one of
wheel
those things that it's harder than it looks, right?
Oh, God, it's so hard, but it's fun.
Yeah. You
I
ever
love
spun anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took freaking ceramics in high school, bud.
I'll be damned.
Everybody took that as their
I don't know
art
that
requirement.
if I did. I don't know what I took.
The guy that was the ceramics teacher in high school used to write us passes to go to the library, and we would go get breakfast at like Hardee's and stuff. Come
Bring
back
something.
and it'd be raining. We'd be wet. Yeah. Oh, looks like it was raining pretty hard in the library today. Yeah, it was.
I thought you were gonna say you brought him back like a.
I would have if he would
biscuit
have
and
asked. I would
gravy.
have 100% brought him back something.
Are you guys familiar with the Hardee's biscuits and gravy?
Oh yeah, they're good.
Am I from the south side of Indianapolis?
Right.
You have one literally
This
in
is
your
my
back
dad,
door.
This is
yeah.
my
We do
dad's
have
last
one.
name, McLaughlin.
Right.
It's so good, right? It's basically a heart attack in a little styrofoam
Well, any
container.
biscuits and gravy is not like
But that gravy, like if you let it cool
you let
off,
it just give it.
if you let it cool off, you can see how weird it gets. Like it almost gets
It
solid.
congeals.
Yes.
Gross. He could spackle some shit with that.
Yeah, you could tuck point with that. You could do a chimney with that
Tuck point.
for sure.
Oh,
It's so
and
good,
one. Yeah, tuck point. Well done. Well done with the tuck point.
What are it happened one of those times where I have no idea what we're talking about. And we just
Hardee's biscuits
Hardee's,
and
Patrick
gravies.
Oh,
Swayze,
man.
Haliburton, things like that.
Yeah. Papa Haliburton, I was watching him at the game the other night. I think he's in a funk too. I think like the whole team's in a little bit of a funk. I haven't seen Turner, old man Turner. Anybody know?
No.
Barry.
No, I haven't seen him.
Can
I
you get a
usually
text out?
remember to look for him, but sometimes I don't. Maybe he's
Yeah.
been there, and I'm not at every game.
That's true.
I just look for Mrs. Turner. Never get to see her.
Oh, his
Princess
lady
Leia.
Is he married?
Smoke. No, I don't think they're married, but she's
Who
smoky. Dude.
who is married on the Pacers? Anybody? I can see T.J. McConnell being married.
He's got like 25 kids, bro.
He does.
T.J. McConnell does?
Not 25,
It's a bit of an exaggeration,
I
but
went over.
I get it.
4 or 5 kids, I think.
I've seen. I think I've seen him. Don't they come out sometimes and say hi to him?
Maybe.
TJ did well as well.
Did he? Attaboy.
Valerie Giuliani.
Italiano.
All right. Can you guys talk about Purdue basketball for a minute or so?
I have to go to the bathroom, too.
I don't want to talk about Purdue basketball.
Front ends of one-on-ones are key. I always hate the one-on-ones in college basketball. It scares me every time. Because you miss the front end, you don't get 2 shots.
You have a
Get that-
7'5" guy, dude. You should be getting every board possible.
Yeah.
Did he really leave the door wide open? Thank you.
Buttons.
Wow, man. Wow, bro. What are you even going to do?
I was gonna get a beverage. There's no beverages.
There's beer. There's I could get you a beverage in the basement, but
They like. So how did you take your first
what do
drink
you
again?
like? Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, whatever you want.
No, that's all right. I've got a water in my car. I'll go get it here in a second.
Okay. There's a
Bottled
water thing, like a fridge with ice and water. But I'm just saying, this is great podcast.
It's okay. I was just trying to do a quick in and out, but you're welcome.
We were just talking about front ends of one-on-ones and how scary they are in college basketball.
Is the only place in the world that rule as it is takes place is in American college basketball?
I don't know anything about international rules, but I mean, and we're in the front end of one-on-ones with 13 minutes Purdue in the half. I mean, if you're just getting to the front end of one-on-ones in a 5-point game with 4 minutes left, it's scary.
Yeah, it's an extra layer of stress added into the rules.
Yes.
Is it in high school still, Jameson, or we determined it wasn't, right?
No, because they got quarters
get
in high
2
school, so they
shots.
get 2 shots as soon as they get to 5.
2 shots. Center Grove put a beat down on the Martinsville Artesians today.
Did
Is
they?
it sectionals yet?
Yeah, the whole second half. Like they made an announcement. The second half clock will be a running clock, except for timeouts and free throws.
I love that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
That's
was that
so
bad.
embarrassing.
It was so bad.
We just because there's a kid on the other team you don't like. You're like the clock's running.
They got 3 technicals for talking shit to the Martinsville bench. It was amazing.
The Trojans did.
The one kid hit a 0. The point guard, that kid is a baller. Hit a 3.
The little Danny McBride looking dude.
I don't know that he looks like Danny McBride, but
Oh, I know who you're talking about, Barry.
he did some
The pasty
celebration
gangsta.
to their bench, and it was amazing.
It appears that one-on-ones are a type of free throw rule that is only used in college and some high school leagues.
There you go.
Now
Nobody more in Indiana deserves a beatdown more than Martinsville. I love to hear that.
Fact.
Did you have some?
I'm sorry, all of our Martinsville listeners out there.
Did you have some run-in? You got some beef?
Yeah, it's Martinsville, bro.
Yeah.
It's just
Are they're in your
horrible.
conference, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
the
The
Artesians.
mid-state.
Anybody has a freaking their mascot is a well.
What is their mascot? Like, how do
the
they?
Artesians.
And he's dressed up like a well.
It's a well.
That's dumb.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They do have good artesian well water in Martinsville. Do you remember ever going to Grandma Alderson's when she lived in Martinsville?
And you
There's
fill
like
up. Yeah.
little jugs of water. Yeah, that water was good.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you where that was.
I don't know. I know where we would get off to go up there, but I don't know up in them hills where it was, bud.
Huh.
But yeah, I do remember that.
So, whatever your point was.
Yeah. That is a great point.
It's Anheuser-Busch. They'll be okay.
That is, no, not at all, Barry.
Well, multiverse alert.
Right.
Were we
Multiverse
just talking
alert.
about that?
We were, but we weren't recording. We had
Oh.
been paused.
Do you,
And now
do
you're
you
back in.
understand the multiverse?
Oh, I thought we were talking
Either
about
one of
Bud
you.
Light.
I don't try to.
Let's go, Brandon.
It's too much. Wow, dude. Wow.
I was just saying, I thought that's what we were talking about.
No, we weren't. We were just. There's a Caitlin Clark. Let's just delve into that.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that. Caitlin Clark is coming to Indy, no?
Is
that?
I mean, do you take anyone else number one? No.
Oh,
you
please.
Don't. All right.
Did you see how long the line was at Assembly Hall to get in to watch her play tonight?
No.
It's insane. Did she play here yesterday or today? I don't know, but yeah, it was wrapped around the campus. Like the kids were like people. She is college basketball. She's more popular than anybody in the country
the
right
men's.
now.
She's more popular than anybody in the men's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Fever have already. Have you gotten the emails about season tickets?
Yes, I started seeing
They're
Fever.
going fast.
It's going to be a financial boon for the city of Indianapolis in general. I mean, the Iowa fans are going to come in droves.
Well, I'm interested. I'm in.
Yeah. I was talking some dad on Sadie's team's a basketball coach, and we were talking about it, and he said she set attendance records or had a sold-out stadium at 18 of the 20 games this year.
Insane.
And the only two that weren't were the tournament in Florida that they played in the very first 2 games of the season. So she's a draw, man. Like, that's huge for the Fever. And we have the Rookie of the Year and now Caitlin Clark coming in. Like, maybe we'll be badass.
Boston.
Yeah.
Maybe what? Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, that's our Rookie of the Year. I said maybe
Yeah.
we'll be badass. It's very possible.
I love when Izzo's wearing like lime green and then starts freaking out. It's like angry elf out there.
Have you ever seen how big he is in person?
He's tiny.
He's so tiny. So tiny.
He's an angry elf right now.
He sat behind me at Center Grove a couple times when Trace was there.
Yeah. This is the
He
rant.
sat behind me.
When Trace was playing at Center Grove, like, you would turn around and there'd be like Michigan State, UCLA, IU, like, it was crazy.
Yeah, but nobody sits in front of Jimmer. Not
He-
even Tom Izzo.
No, hell no, he don't.
You don't back Jimmer in a corner.
Hell no. Hell no.
I want to see you like lift him out in the driveway when we're done. By the way.
Yes, the lift from
Yes.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing.
You think you could lift me over your head?
Oh my God, no.
Are you fucking calling me fat?
No, I couldn't even
If we
lift
timed
one of
it
my
right,
kids over my head right
like,
You
now.
couldn't hold me up.
I
over
could
here.
hold you up for maybe like 1,000.
Well, that doesn't
Absolutely not.
count. You have to
100%.
spin. You have to at least
I
do a
weigh
half
220
spin.
pounds.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, you're not holding me over.
Like
your
if
head.
you're like perfectly parallel and I'm trying to. Can you imagine?
If I'm like doing tight body stretch perfect up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even know what the tight body stretch is, do you?
No, I don't.
You don't
I,
have
yeah,
little girls
'cause-
that did gymnastics.
No, I was thinking in my head of the Instagram where people on
Plank.
TikTok where they like slither through and up and around each other without touching the ground. Or you ever see that?
Fucking
Okay.
TikTok you're watching, but I'm sure it's great, bro.
Yeah.
Are you sure you were on TikTok?
Right. Pornhub.
.com.
Oh,
Are they not the
God.
same? Are they not owned by the same
TikTok,
company?
Pornhub, whatever, same thing.
Anyway. Camel toe. Let's see.
Wow.
That seems to be the algorithm that.
That you have? You're locked into camel toe algorithm? Great.
No, just kidding.
Wow. Incredible.
You're going to be getting Modelo ads for days now. They
Don't care.
There's like 7 things in this room that heard Modelo, and now it's just going bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, the way things
That scares me.
it's creepy. Like, look at that. That thing just lit up. Like my HomePod.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I
is
don't
that-
like it.
Can we disable that when I'm here?
No.
Damn it.
You're on the grid, bro.
Yeah. I will not be. What if you're one of those people like, I will not be attending any Christmas parties unless all the technology is disabled in the
Oh
room?
my God.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Danny.
I would. Once I fully go off grid.
I won't have one of those Alexas in my house, though.
No.
No, I put it out.
The kids all think I'm crazy because I say stuff like that. Like Austin, especially, I think is always like been a little leery of the Alexa and the things that listen to you.
Yeah, if they try to say that Alexa doesn't listen, that's
Please.
such bullshit.
Siri, that bitch, like I turn her off, man.
Whoa!
And-
You are not allowed in my house, Siri.
Ugh.
I have one of those in my house too.
You have to turn, like, they get you so many ways. You have to turn Siri on to use Apple CarPlay in your car,
Mm-hmm.
which, like,
Big Brother is watching.
yeah. What, you have that same one in your house?
I have a white one.
Yeah, so Katie is probably listens to
Those
us. all the
things are
time.
badass.
Yeah.
I do love the HomePod.
Can you listen to
Yeah.
to each other with them? Like, can you turn them into like
can-
walkie-talkies?
You can intercom them, I'm pretty sure, yes.
Mhm. Yeah. That's a foul. So 49-58.
Barry's
Purdue.
like a
he's
mime.
living
He's like a
in,
mime basketball fan right now,
Right.
trying not to rage in the
He
podcast.
just did the glass wall with the hands thing. He's trapped. He's trapped inside a glass wall.
Trapped. It's the foul, air foul.
This game's over, bro.
Right.
He's
You're up 9 with 10 minutes.
living and dying
This
with
game-
every play.
I mean, they
This
might as well just give you the freaking ring right now.
This is how I am at Pacer games, and he's always like, "It's over, man. Why are you worried?"
They
now
wrapped this
you
up
get
a
to
while ago.
Turn it around on him. Yeah.
And one.
But that's
It's not the same.
yeah, it's not. And I mean, you freak out when we're up 20 and they go on a
true.
5-point
It's
run
true.
with 4
true.
minutes left.
100%
Yeah,
true.
that's that. I mean, it is
100%
the NBA.
true.
They
Get up
can't
and
score
just
20
walk
in
away,
3
and
seconds.
and then I'm sitting there by myself, and you're walking around the concourse, and you're freaked out that
I haven't left you in
no,
in
yeah, you've
weeks,
done
a
better.
month,
Yes,
maybe.
Sounds like you
At
need
least.
to, based on our consistency factor.
Yeah. Can we talk about Ben Shepard's mustache for a minute and his play? But he's got the sickest mustache on the team by far.
Does anybody else even have a mustache?
Well, I was saying him and Nembhard would be like a good folk band. Like if you went like sepia, black and white picture of them like standing in a field with their hairdos and their mustachios. Looks like Michigan State's got a big giant kid there too. No, what's his
He
deal?
looks like he weighs all of 90 pounds, but yeah, they
What's
got
it?
a big guy.
Bradley.
Oh, that mustache is so horrid.
Which Ben's?
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Love it.
Did you just pull it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he does something good and they show him on the big screen at the field house, I'm just always so proud. It's kind of Swanson-y, you
It's
know?
very Ron Swanson.
Yeah. And then look at Nembhard's. Nembhard was kind of rocking like a Fu
Nembhard
Manchu.
probably definitely wears a beret.
See, I've always thought that he was very much a. I think I've said this before. Even he's a werewolf. Like
I think he's a werewolf.
he looks like he would be in a coven or
No.
what's a werewolf? A pack?
Yeah, Coven is vampires.
Oh yeah. He'd be.
Don't you
really
dare.
shitty
Coven is
about that
vampires?
mistake. Huh?
A coven is vampires?
Yes.
I thought
coven of
was
witches.
witches.
Oh,
Is it both?
Can you look that?
I
up,
don't think
please?
vampires. They're alone. They're
No,
isolated.
no, they're very social.
no.
Yes.
No, if you are a vampire and you live forever, you don't hang out with anybody else.
Oh, of course you do. You have to. I
No.
mean, you do spend some time alone. Yes, you're doing a lot of coffee shop time. You're doing a lot of like sitting in a parlor, reading and what have you, listening to music. I mean, you have eternity. You don't have to do things fast, but I think they look forward to social engagements. Certainly, don't you?
No.
Yeah, they absolutely. That's how they feed, bro. Am I wrong? Like they social gathering.
Right.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah.
No,
It
I
seems like
think you
they do a
just
lot of
hunt in the
techno
night.
dancing too. No.
No.
I believe so. Give me, tell me what a Friday night looks like for you in Vampire World.
Coven says a group or gathering of witches who meet regularly.
Can you just
I
do?
I was hiking a couple of years ago in a state park, Turkey Run, something like that.
And you saw a vampire?
No, I saw a coven of witches.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
Seriously, they were, they weren't, I don't know, maybe they were real witches, but they were like doing incantations and shit in the middle of the state park. Like when we were on this hiking trail, they were up in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So there's about 5 or 6 witches.
A brood.
A brood. A
No,
coven.
I see. I just pulled up just where it says Coven, and this is from.
What would a large group of vampires be called? A brood or
that's the same
vampire brood
thing.
to be
Okay.
specific.
In vampire novels such as the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice and Twilight series, obviously the two
If Twilight does it,
the
it's
two
right.
big boys, because Anne Rice is the preeminent vampire writer.
Okay, I'll
She-
take your word for that.
She is, trust me.
Didn't you
But
write
anyway.
Interview with the Vampire?
Yes.
Is that
It's
Anne
a
Rice?
great Yes.
movie. I will
She
give
Uh,
did.
Anne Rice. That's a fucking great movie.
Covens are
What's that?
families or unrelated groups of vampires who live together. So basically, I think the stipulation is that they live together. Thus, also answering our other debate. So,
Well, Anne Rice is wrong, but
Yeah, agree. A Brood. I'm going with the Brood. I like it better.
I like both. Yeah, Brood is fine.
It has to be 3 or more. It does say that as well, please. Not 2.
that's a couple.
I do
No,
love.
see, I'm finding a
inter-
lot of Covens, bro.
Okay, good for you.
But
I do like An Interview with the Vampire. Let's go back to that. It's a
Okay.
great movie.
I do see a Brood here, bud.
Yeah.
It's
Brood's in play.
a kiss, a Brood, a Coven, or a Scourge.
A Scourge. I will go with Scourge.
A Scourge is like
It's a Norwegian vampire group.
2,500 vampires that decided to unite, and they're a
It's a
Scourge.
nation. A nation of vampires.
A Scourge of vampires could literally turn wars.
Is that
Until
your,
you trap them outside,
Is
sun
that-
comes up, and then they're fine.
right, they're only good
just
for
saying.
7 to 8 hours.
Secretly, secretly that was Churchill's real accomplishment
Yeah,
in the desert.
he had a scourge
He
of
trapped
vampires.
he trapped a scourge of vampires
Was
outdoors.
Churchill in the desert?
I didn't say Churchill.
You did.
I said Patton.
No, you did. He not
Maybe
say
I
Churchill?
did. I meant Patton. If I said Churchill, my apologies to
Who
Jen.
was
What
the
is
German
going on in
general
your
that
head?
Patton beat?
Rommel.
You
Thank
thought
you.
that you said Patton,
Desert
but you
Fox.
actually said Churchill.
He did.
I
Say
was
Churchill.
thinking Patton and maybe said Churchill.
Well done.
So again, I ask, what is going on in your head that would make you think you said Patton, but you actually said Churchill?
There's a couple things. World War II, and they
You're
both
thinking about vampires
and a
turning
scourge.
wars.
they
right?
actually look a lot alike, Churchill and Patton, in a way. You know, they're both kind of balding white men with a portly presence about them. Powerful. Ha! I love the portrayal of
Do you really know what
Churchill.
either Churchill or Patton look like?
I guess I don't. Well,
Or do
You're,
you
you're
feel
thinking
like
of The Crown, and,
like
and
movie
John
characters?
Lithgow. John Lithgow played Churchill. John Lithgow played Churchill in The Crown.
I
so,
mean,
and he's thinking that's how Patton looks.
if Patton was like sitting 2 rows up and to the left of me at church, I think I would be like, "Is that Patton?" And Churchill too. You got a little.
I don't think Churchill and Patton look anything like.
Not at all.
They are both bald.
Yeah.
I will give you that.
Yeah.
But Patton is a
So
very
they all look
thin
like
man.
Jimmer, too.
Churchill was not thin at all. He was a portly
Was
lad.
Patton thin?
Patton was thin.
Yeah.
I mean, he was an army general.
Yeah.
Not a lot of fat army people.
Right.
It's not an obese job.
Who's your favorite general
No.
of all time?
Patton,
I mean, Patton.
obviously.
No U.S. Grant.
Are we talking? I thought we were
Ulysses?
just okay. So we're opening this
I
up to
said-
any war.
I said
Ever.
You
your
did.
favorite general of all time.
Ever.
Is it a U.S. general or generals
Your
like all
favorite
time?
general, Hannibal.
Okay, so you're talking. We're opening up the history books.
Napoleon.
Huh.
Alexander the Great. Would you consider that a general?
No, there were
'Cause
no
they did-
generals back
Hey,
then.
they didn't call them generals.
They were mongrels.
Wow.
Is that wrong?
What was that? I mean, just because they didn't call him a general, does that matter?
No, I
if
mean,
they
you know,
led an army, like,
yeah.
I can't remember what that guy's name is that took Constantinople, but the military genius of that guy is pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
That was the way they did those like documentary movie things were pretty badass.
Yeah. That made them kind of reenactments that were quality.
Mm-hmm.
Where does General Colin Powell stack up on your list of generals?
Not high. Did he really invade anywhere? Like Desert
No,
Storm?
he was just kind of like a scapegoat, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not he
Bro.
didn't really. He
Bro,
didn't really
did you
do-
even launch an attack?
Did you even bomb anyone?
Who are you, General Colin Powell?
Yeah, no, that's like my favorite's the Surgeon General.
Isn't there a postmaster general?
There is.
Indeed.
That dude could deliver some freaking letters in the snowstorms.
Yeah.
No, come on, man.
Oh man, I don't know who my favorite general is. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Caesar. Julius Caesar. If you ever watch the Roman Empire ones, because they do something similar, Caesar was a bad motherfucker, dude.
Right? Huh. All right.
George Washington was a general.
I mean, Caesar has his own salad.
He does.
Let's be honest.
Casino, salad.
Right.
Like his name is still, he truly is.
BC, and he has a freaking salad.
He's lived on for
Eva.
centuries.
Right? I'm going to go with Caesar. Final answer.
Huh. Well, the question was, who is your favorite? He is probably the most timeless and
I
well-known.
just said he's my favorite.
Okay, now I'm
I've
just
watched-
working through it for myself.
Work through it. Need the dough.
Yeah.
Like
I'm going to get back to you.
Like
I'm
it's
going to
nighttime.
leave the topic over here, but just know that like
it's marinating.
in one part of my brain that
Yeah.
work's going on.
Right or left?
Yeah.
Stonewall Jackson.
Probably the left.
You're a big Civil War guy, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I love
I
that.
know you
Is he your favorite?
Yeah,
Stonewall.
he's up there. There's a lot of good generals from the Civil War. There's the deep dive of generals in the Civil War.
Yeah.
On both sides?
Yes, you know.
There's a new
Some
movie,
very inept.
new movie coming out about a current day Civil War in the U.S. It looks amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That-
it looks fucking intense and amazing.
Is
Like,
it based on a
it-
true story or is it real? What do you know?
It's
Hey,
scary.
what do you know, bro?
What do you know, bro? Are you lining up the southeast side over there?
Oh, with the real day Civil War?
Colonel Barry.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
see
got it.
Barry, I guess any of us really being in some radical militia? That's
Yes.
hashtag yes. Now we're flagged. We're
I don't do radicalism at all.
me
No,
neither.
nor do I, but I'd be in a militia, whatever, just for fun.
Just for the
So
weekend.
wouldn't it be
Something
fun
to
to
do
me?
on a weekend, you know
Right.
what I mean?
I think if it was like a real Civil War anarchy, I'd just sort of fly under the radar.
You couldn't do that, bro.
What?
You couldn't just fly.
No, you have to kill people.
Yeah, you'd
I
have
would
to
kill
pick-
people when I had to, but I would
Yeah.
just be.
Okay,
You
there's
know,
a Panda
skid,
Express.
Can I ask?
by?
Would you
Panda
try?
Express commercial on, and they got
Oh.
rid of chili crisp shrimp, which pisses
They
me.
did?
Yes.
And they're advertising the chili crisp.
no,
shrimp
it's
right
not
now.
the chili crisp shrimp. It's firecracker shrimp or something. It's not the same. And oh man, I was so pissed when I went in there.
Is that-
I walked out. Not even fucking kidding. I said,
This
"Where
is
is it?"
bullshit.
And she's like, "We don't have it anymore."
Anarchy.
Oh really? She's like, "Yeah, we don't have it anymore." And I walked out.
Let me talk to the
Sorry.
panda.
Yeah, can you get the Kung Fu Panda on? Like, call Jack Black right now.
Let me ask you guys: if anarchy hits, would you be a nomadic? Like, would you go
Yes.
on the move, or would you try to
Yes.
set up a stronghold?
I would go on the move.
Move,
Stronghold.
stronghold. I think I'd go on the move, man, and just be like really good at it.
You
I'd have stronghold people, allies everywhere,
Yes,
but I would be on
exactly.
the
That's
move
what-
making
yeah.
shit happen.
like-
but
I
when
like what
I
you
needed
said.
I don't
to-
like the move
Well, that's fine. I need you here.
because you never know.
I need to be able to come
You
walk here.
never know what you're.
We'll
gonna
bring
come
you
across.
information and
Right.
supplies.
Yeah, please do. I have a.
You grow stuff.
Right. Well,
raise
yeah, that's why I
animals.
have 6
Yeah.
acres. A nice
You have some chickens. I
I
mean,
do
you're the
have
only
some
one with
chickens.
chickens,
I do
so
have
that's
chickens.
a start.
and
Start a school.
super nice garden.
Yeah, we'll bring you any refugees and just.
I'm
you
going
have- you
to
have the
do my
most-
garden from seeds this year.
You have
just
the most
because.
property.
Are you
too.
just
Yeah.
to be able to?
I do have 6 acres.
We'll get more too. We'll take that whole neighborhood across the street.
I would take it in a minute, dude. I've seen the people that live in that neighborhood.
This is ours now.
And hey, you guys can grow food, and I'll take 10%.
Right.
I am Negan.
Give me your tithe.
God, Negan.
Who's Negan?
He is the baseball bat guy in The Walking Dead.
Oh. Ooh, that show. I don't know that I got to that part.
Oh my
It's
god!
late, right? I think
I'm
I'm
telling
close.
you, there's like the scene in Mindhunters and the Negan scene in Walking Dead are 2 TV shows that made me sweat,
Yeah.
profusely sweat, like
The Mindhunter. What do you mean?
noticeably. The season finale on
Oh, yeah.
on season 1 where he's in there with that 6'9" serial killer, and he like they show him like put his feet down on the ground. Like, I was
Yes.
like, oh my god, get out of that room, bro.
He doesn't realize how close he is to him, and he
Death.
closes the distance.
Right.
Like if he wanted to kill him,
He's always like every time they go to visit that guy, he's happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like you see that uber dark
killer.
Yeah, like he could murder you
That is-
any second.
That was an intense scene.
Yeah, it made me
Did Edie just pour some maple syrup?
Another and one
sticky.
with a bullet pass from Mason Gillis.
Get
Who hit
Mason
a three
Gillis.
the last time down the court.
That was a nice pass, actually. He's 0, like Tyrese.
I mean, there's nothing at college. There's no college team that can deal with it.
that
Like,
kid's as tall as Edie, isn't he?
if you lose in the first round again, I'm gonna fucking just make fun of you forever. Just be.
I mean, I don't think that's possible. I mean,
You had him last year
We're going to not talk about last year. We're going to get
or
past
the year
it.
before.
I bought a
Or the year before
boiler.
that.
I bought a boiler ticket.
Yeah, you did. Boiler
So-
up, bud. Hammer down.
I'm in. I'm invested as much as I can be because my money is involved now.
Oy vey.
Indeed. Do we want to talk about the Pacers anymore? Or? I mean,
have we talked about the Pacers at all?
I don't know.
We've broached the subject.
Tyrese is broken right now.
Tyrese is broken.
Okay,
We look tired,
All right, Tyrese is broken.
inconsistent as a team.
Let's talk.
I will.
Mathurin.
Yeah,
Let's talk
he's
Mathurin.
not broken at all. Like
That's part of
he's
what's
taking-
going on with Tyrese, I think, too. It's just
He's
all
taking a step.
adjusting.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Do you think there's only so much energy in the room that only one can?
No, I think it just takes time. When Mathurin asserts himself, then Tyrese got to fit in. You know,
Fit in where you get in.
right? It's time for you to fit in, Tyrese.
I love Haliburton, but I really love Mathurin.
Really?
Yeah, he's
a
my type of
dog.
player, dude.
Bulldog.
Like he just
It's those threes.
grimy and just talk shit. I love a good shit talker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I've never talked shit in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's badass. I love Mathurin.
What did you just say?
I said I've never talked shit in my life.
Or been sarcastic.
Never.
Or been an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a three. Like I was saying, I mean, Siakam, Halliburton, and Mathurin. That's 3 or 4 years of
So
possibility.
Mathurin is trending towards being part of the 3.
Mathurin
That's what I
is in the
said.
3, bro.
He is.
Mathurin is in the 3.
After that Rising Stars game, did we talk about the Rising Stars
We did.
game?
Yeah, a little bit.
And he was talking shit to Jaden Ivey.
Yeah. And that very next game, that's right. We potted the night before that next game, and Ivy
30.
did nothing.
He didn't do
So-
anything against Detroit.
But Mathurin has got like he just has the build of a superstar NBA type. Like he's just thick, strong, mean.
Ron Artest 2.0.
Yes.
Ooh, like that comp.
I don't think he plays anywhere near the D of Ron
Correct.
Artest, but
Correct.
he just looks like he just looks the part. Like he just.
But he wants to play that Ron Artest
He
defense.
does. He's
and
going
did Ron
to.
Artest play that sort of defense his first 3 years
don't
in
know.
Chicago
That'd be
or whatever?
interesting.
He
to know.
rebounded. Like Artest was a hell of a rebounder too. But I there's just something about Mathurin where I'm like, that dude's gonna be a freaking baller. Love him. Like,
Do we need to just keep him in the starting lineup for the rest of the year, no matter who comes back and when?
who's out? That Neesmith.
Neesmith.
It's Neesmith.
Neesmith.
That's
yeah.
problematic, but
Yeah, I mean Neesmith has played pretty damn well. Like I would hate for Neesmith to lose his spot just because he's injured, but Neesmith is not as talented as Mathurin.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
I don't
Neesmith's
know, man.
been in the league like 6 years, bro.
Neesmith keeps
Neesmith is
getting
good.
he keeps getting better. Like
He's
is he ceilinged out?
I think Neesmith is about to
When
his ceiling.
when he was peaking this year, he was
Peaking hard.
Second, he was peaking hard. He was
vinegar
tripping,
stroke.
Two hits.
balls.
Not one, but 2 hits.
Right.
Yeah.
oh, I was thinking of vinegar strokes, but that works too.
It's like you're like, oh shit, and you put one on your tongue. You're like, wait a minute,
I just already took one.
did we take one 15 minutes ago? Yup.
Yeah.
Buckle up,
Long
buttercup.
night, bud.
So when we the
So,
oh my god, I'm gonna come over there and fucking donkey kick you in the jaw, Karen or Ken.
Ken.
Karen, sorry, Karen.
I know Ken.
Mathurin did a dipsy do. The last home game that Barry and I went to together, it was the most Ben Mathurin fancy pants dipsy do that
Love it.
I've ever seen.
That's where he needs to stop.
You okay, bud? You stroking out?
that sounded like a vinegar stroke
Don't.
right there.
Two.
What?
Stop.
Wow.
Don't do that, Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Little
Rebound.
Yeah, how's the smallest guy on the court get that?
He
board
does that shit.
in the paint. Yeah.
How do we feel about Nembhard starting lineup?
Nembhard annoys the shit out of me. Like,
Tell me what annoys you about
that
it.
he drives to the basket every time and thinks he's gonna get some freaking shot off. Like, I'm like, bro, you're a point guard. Can you distribute? Like, he drives way too much and shoots way too much, and it annoys the shit out of me.
He does love to drive into the paint and not really know what he's going to do once he gets there. He turns the ball over a lot. It seems like I don't know if the stats would back that up. Maybe I'm being hard on him, but at least he seems like he turns the ball over at inopportune times that piss me off.
When does a turnover not piss you off?
I mean,
Is there ever
they're not
an
all created
opportune
equally,
time for
you
a
know.
turnover?
They're not created equally, the turnovers. I seem to remember his turnovers more. But is it because I love him more or less, Barry?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I got to. That's what I got to work through.
First of all, I'm sad that we've taken out the Nembhard from Jameson.
I know
Nembhard.
He says Nembhard now. I
Nembhard.
feel like that's my fault.
he conformed.
I will still call him Nembhard.
Thank you. And I like him in the starting lineup because it gives you an excuse to play TJ. I mean, you can't bring Nembhard and TJ off the bench. That's too many point guards, right? I mean, Nembhard can kind of play the two. So I like it. I mean, if you're going to put Mathurin in the starting lineup, it's with Nembhard and Neesmith on the bench, right?
Fact.
What's the starting five with?
I mean, you
Mathurin?
could put McConnell, or not McConnell, Haliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Turner.
Correct.
Okay. And who's that? Who's the names that's leaving out of the starting lineup? That's
Neesmith.
Neesmith.
Toppin.
Toppin.
Can we not do
Toppin's not a starter.
Nembhard bench and Neesmith the starting lineup
As the two.
as
You
the
could.
three and put
But then
Mathurin
you
as
can't
the
really
two.
put in Mathurin. Or, sorry, you can't really put in McConnell.
Yeah, then you basically are benching McConnell.
I don't want to do that.
I don't like that.
It's an embarrassment of riches, but, I mean, we're also still at 8 seed in the East, so a good problem to have, I guess.
What do you see as successful for this year?
For this year, Neesmith in the starting lineup, Mathurin coming off the bench.
No, yeah, but what if the season ends? How you would be like? What's the most that they need to accomplish for you to feel like it was a good year?
Win a first-round series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What-
get to a first-round series. Maybe not even win it, but go to
That's-
6 or 7 games.
That's
in a
the
first-round
line, isn't
season.
it? Is it get to it or win it?
Yeah,
Win it.
And not lose. Get to it and not lose in 4. I mean, get some playoff experience.
Get a playoff win.
That's the minimum.
Make it. Get a win.
Well, of course, go
What-
to 6 or 7.
Once you get one, and then
If we get into the playoffs, we are not getting swept.
No.
We're too good to get swept.
how dare you? I hope you're right.
I have so many questions. First one. How dare you?
What is this here?
All-time leading
Caitlin
scorers in
Clark,
college basketball, period.
Antoine Davis is Mike Davis's son. We're looking at the all-time leading scorers in major college basketball.
Caitlin
former
Clark about
IU
to be
coach.
that person.
Is
But
Edie,
Antoine Davis has played like 6 years or something. COVID years, red shirt.
Edie. Maybe Edie will get drafted by the Pacers late, and then
No.
Caitlin will get drafted by the Fever,
Pacers don't need Edie.
and they date. That'd be cute.
They have some super giant mega child that can post up and shoot
I mean, I
threes.
think they would have some super giant, multiple mega childs.
Mega children.
Males, females, just dominating the sports landscape. What's it going to take to get Marvin Jr. for the Colts? Not possible,
Oh my God,
right?
that'd be great.
How could that
You'd
happen?
have to probably
You'd have to-
trade Pittman in that deal.
You'd have to get up to 4. Right?
Maybe
'Cause it's
3 or
the
4.
quarterbacks
What are the
are going.
everything I read is the Bears. Like I don't. If he ends up on the Bears, I'm gonna be fucking.
How would they
pissed.
do it?
I don't know. They're up there, bro. They're like 1 or 2, aren't they? Or 2?
They just have to get if they trade Fields, they just have to get one of the top
quarterbacks.
2, 3, or 4 picks. Well, they're going to take Caleb Williams with the first pick.
Are they? Or are they going to trade down and take Marvin Harrison?
No,
That's what I keep seeing.
I
Because
don't
they're
think
fucking
so.
the Bears.
the
They're the Bears.
It's going to be fun.
I went to the dentist this week, and that dude had a Bears, like, doctor cap on. I'm like, huh, that's a
Like a scrub?
Well, yeah, like a scrub hat.
Did you say
I'm like,
something?
yeah, I said, oh, that's embarrassing, that hat. He's like,
That's
"It
when
is."
you should have
It
walked
is.
out, dude. You freak out at the Panda Express about the crispy shrimp, but yet you let that dentist treat
Let
you.
that slide.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
317.
That's when
He
you
was
shoulda-
he was a fill-in dentist,
Oh.
the normal dentist, Dr. Popoviciu,
Still,
the Polish princess. Was
I'll be
not there.
back when Popadivchu
Yeah.
is there.
I said, I just told him like that hat's embarrassing.
You should have just been like, first of all, that hat, how dare you? Second of all, I want a discount.
No, the way it came up, he's like, "Do you have any, questions or concerns?" I said, "My number one concern is that hat."
That's good. That's perfect.
He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, they're gonna screw up the draft, right? And he's like,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah, they are." But don't say that, man. Come on,
No, that's why I'm saying it, because I hope they do.
because they're going to. I said, "You really shouldn't be in Indianapolis wearing that freaking hat."
And they're going to trade Fields, and he's just going to blow up
I
somewhere.
hope to God he wins a Super Bowl.
Like, I don't know where.
Be freaking the best thing ever if he won a
I
freaking
can't wait
Super
to
Bowl.
see Anthony Richardson next year.
Oh my God! Can he not be a giant mangina?
I'm excited.
He finished one fucking game last year. One.
I know, it scares
So
me, man. It
freaking
scares
weak,
me.
dude. I could throw
Yeah, you wanna
Liam
be
out there at
excited,
freaking 13, and I think he could finish a game.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Richardson finished one fucking game.
He finished one, didn't he?
One.
We
And
want to
even
be
in that
excited,
one,
but can
even
we
that one,
really?
we pulled him out on the last drive for Gardner Minshew,
What
which I
is
thought was stupid.
is Minshew? Do we have him locked
He's
up?
free agent.
He is. We didn't re-sign him.
I don't know. I mean,
Well,
I don't think he
there's
can
their
yet.
free agency yet?
Yeah, I don't think
Come on,
he can.
Dan.
I don't know. I mean, the first thing that people should know that are listening to this is that I really don't know a whole lot about sports. I just like it a lot. You know?
Are we talking about sports?
Yeah.
Oh,
And entertainment.
in general?
Yeah, in general. General So's.
Sorry to all you Martinsville listeners out there.
Yeah, sorry to Martinsville listeners. And I'm sorry to the Panda Express franchise owners for making such bad decisions.
Yeah, God. Oh, it made me so mad.
Why would they
Yeah, I had
discontinue
to-
that when
It's like the
People are-
McRib. when
For
it
all
comes-
my Indianapolis friends, I had Adele's Euros again today for oh my God, it's so good.
where's that at?
103rd and College.
You're gonna have to send me that pen.
Oh my God, it's so good. Took Dad there, Sadie and her friend.
Yeah. How did she win?
Oh yeah, they destroyed that team.
Nice.
They look really good today.
Nice. All right. Barry, you leaving?
Ooh, 4-point play by the Spartans.
Yeah. So we'll wait to talk about that till Barry gets back.
Right.
The,
It wasn't a 4-point play, but okay.
No, I'm talking about the list here. The Grady Dick jokes.
Oh.
Yeah, we played Toronto at home, and
Grady Dick.
yeah, every shot he hit, like Section 208, was getting a little raunchy with the Grady Dick jokes.
I love it.
It's the people behind us.
Trotter's a big dick guy.
I think they're having Dick penetrate a little too deeply on those cuts. You know.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, Trotter's a big Kansas Jayhawk fan. So he went to that game because I think the Raptors have 2 Jayhawks.
Oh yeah, Grady Dick is a Jayhawk.
He is. Rock chalk.
Rock chalk Jayhawk. He's actually a big guy.
Yeah, he's like 6'7".
Yeah. Doug McDermott was like, oh.
Doug McDermott shouldn't see the floor for us.
He's,
I've come to that conclusion.
I agree. I'm very uninspired whenever he comes into the lineup.
Yeah, he doesn't do it for me anymore. He
Me
used to be
neither.
good. He's old. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as long as his shots fall, he's getting open shots. They're just not falling. I mean, for him to be able to have minutes, he's got to shoot over 40% from 3, right? Otherwise,
He's 32 now.
we've got guys that can do other things better. He's got to hit his threes.
You had a good run, Doug.
Bye-bye.
Great run.
Right. He was part of which deal?
We traded
Healed. He was part of
Healed
Buddy.
first, and then we traded whoever we had for Healed.
Right.
Second round pick.
Yeah. We got a second-round pick, and
Second round picks that we got for Healed.
Healed.
Barry's back.
Hi,
Were
Barry.
we talking about McBuckets?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're talking about Doug.
Doug should not see the floor for us anymore because he's not good.
I mean, it's Shepard's
He's
the
not
guy.
good.
Shepard's the guy.
Yeah.
But it's good to have McBuckets as
Shepard's the guy.
basically Shepard replaced Healed, which
Anybody named McDermott should not play for an Indianapolis sports team.
his McBuckets.
Dougie McBuckets. You know,
But he's a McBrick right now.
Shepard and Nembhard
Nembhard.
both got like right around the 30th pick in the draft, didn't we? That's just good scouting.
Just good business.
It's good scouting.
Pritchard.
Way to go, Pritchard. Buchanan, you too, bud. You too. Well done.
Don't forget about Jeremiah.
Jordan, Jeremiah,
Eddie.
you old
White
son of
and Gill.
What'd you say?
White and Gill. Eddie
Yeah.
Gill does their
Yeah.
radio. Boom, baby.
I'm glad that Eddie Gill found a home here.
I am too.
Played
I like
for us
Eddie
for a while, and then now he's just doing his thing, man.
R.I.P. Slick.
Mm-hmm. Slick. Come on, Purdue. Because Purdue. Who's got the ball here?
Ooh, it's a 5-point game.
Yeah.
It's been that way for a while. A minute 25 left. I mean,
I'm scarred.
it's kind of hit free throw time or break the press, which we suck at.
How do you suck at breaking a press? You have a 7'8" guy.
Like, he can't dribble it up.
Okay, but he just throws it over
Yeah.
people. Like, come on, man. Like,
Could
come
he?
on, Painter.
Could he stand
why you
flat-footed
fucking
and
lose.
hold the ball over his head?
Yes.
Could people reach it?
No,
You don't think?
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they could if they came.
Can
run
he
and
dunk
jump.
flat-footed?
I don't know. Can he dunk flat-footed?
You
Barry?
can probably just, like, put it over. Mace.
That's game. That's game.
Turn out the lights.
Don't you call game right after you shoot that? I would.
They should just stop the clock.
I mean, if I talk shit, that's what I would do. But I don't talk shit.
So Purdue,
You know I'm going to have to go home and watch this again to listen to that Mackey Arena reaction with the volume. I mean, we should have it up right now, but
We shouldn't.
no, we should.
No, nobody likes.
It's
Purdue
an
here.
experience like nothing other, Jameson. That Mackey Arena
game is.
Look at Fletcher Lawyer. Boom. All right, what are we talking about?
We're talking about his sweater. What's his name?
His lime green Izzo.
Izzo.
The
Yeah,
Izzo.
Tom Izzo. His lime green sweater.
He's an angry elf.
What do they call hockey jerseys? Sweaters.
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 I like that.
I forgot to wear my Penguin sweater to the Fuel game last night.
Would you have
that
been-
was a fail on my part.
That is a fail. Like you go to a hockey game, you wear your sweater.
I know.
Why
I know.
Why didn't you?
I don't know.
You know what you would have been if you would have?
A hacky gay.
No, you'd have been all gussied up.
All gussied up.
I heard that in a Zach Bryan song the other day. I just started laughing. She's all gussied up.
God, so dumb. Gussied up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are the Indy Fuel any good, Barry?
I have no idea. I mean, it's fun to just watch hockey.
Well, yeah, I like hockey.
What's Barry's True Detective pad say, Jameson? What's the big giant word over there?
Industry.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Is there if we need to get some yarn in case he wants to start doing like yarn stuff on the walls.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
I'll do that shit.
I'm with you, bro. I'm in this with you.
We have to find a printer
I just-
to print
I'm-
out pictures, and
I'm just following your vision currently. So
there is no vision, Dan.
Let me know.
There's zero rhyme or reason.
Let me know what
I
color
have
yarn
no
you
idea
want.
what industry means. Listen to the last pod, and you'll figure out what industry.
Industry
means.
was that show on HBO that's so good.
Indy Fuel are good.
No, you're not industry. Secession.
Industry is
Industry.
on HBO and it's excellent.
Oh yeah, with the lesbians.
Well, that's so much more than that.
Right. It starts with that.
It does, I mean, any red-blooded male. It does start and end with
We're just
that.
going to start with that, and then we can go.
Can you give me your 5-second elevator pitch?
Couple
Couple lesbians.
Couple lipstick. I mean, let's be honest. Every
Oh.
dude's going to watch it.
Shit.
Is that a gray-haired college student?
I love him.
Wow.
Yeah,
What the
Boilermaker.
fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Taking my 17th year of biochem. Indy Fuel is good. Number 2 in the Central Conference in the Western Division of whatever hockey league they play in.
It's like a third minor
When you have
league
to
or
say
something.
Central Conference of the Western Division.
They're number 4 in the West. How's that?
Okay.
We're in the West.
We're in the West.
That's
Which
how we are.
that makes sense.
Yeah, for hockey.
We're close to the Mississippi.
Brayton Smith, boom.
Westfield, Shamrock.
Good teams win. Great teams cover. What was the line, Barry?
Oh, I don't know.
Heck,
Probably
yeah.
right around here, honestly. Michigan State.
Yeah.
They're good. Izzo.
Are they good? They're 9-8 in the Big Ten.
That's
Yeah.
good.
17-11. I wouldn't call that good. I'd say they're fucking
they
average.
always-
Bang on average.
Izzo always plays a crazy hard non-conference schedule. So 17-11 for Michigan State's always better than 18-9 from some other scrub Big Ten team that plays cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Izzo.
Cupcakes.
Izzo. Why are we looking
I-
at the
I-
clock?
I-
This game's over.
I was talking to Jameson while you were ranting. I can't wait to go back and hear that rant. I heard none of it, but it sounded delicious.
What rant?
I don't know. Whatever you were just talking about Izzo sounded like a good
Just now?
yeah. No?
Yeah, I mean Izzo plays the hard schedules.
Oh, so it was a
Oh.
good rant. You're pro
it was,
Izzo.
It was a positive Izzo
He
rant.
deserves that fluorescent green sweatshirt.
No,
Yes.
no. He's
Quarter
still
zip.
he's still an angry elf. But
Yeah.
Quarter zip.
Quarter zip.
Quarter zip.
Not a big quarter zip guy.
I like a good quarter zip.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry, you got a
It's
full
like
zip.
I'm a
it
full
says I
zip.
like to do sports, but I also like to party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a full
You know what I
zip
mean?
guy.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not a
I'm
full
a full
zipper.
zip typically.
I don't like a jacket.
A
that zips.
hoodie, no zip. No hoodie, full zip.
That's hard.
It's a way to break it down.
Hoodie, no zip. No
Full
hoodie.
zip, no hoodie.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's not my jam at all.
Do you like the hoodie zip? Hoodie
I'm
full
a pretty
zip?
much just a hood person. Period. In case I want to get like sneaky. You know what I mean? Like get real sneaky.
I got a double hood set up right now as
Yeah,
well.
well done.
I like to layer. Double hoods? I'll never go double hoods. If I'm wearing a hood, then I'm putting on the...
I've been double hooding lately.
Yeah.
I will double hood, especially when you're going to be outside.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to wear the... no.
If it's
No
if it's
double
really
hoods.
cold, I'll even throw my. I've got an underlayer that's got a hood too. That's nice because it's real thin, so it's good to wear with like a hat or a helmet.
Yeah. Blocks the neck.
Correct, sir. Really seals it in.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. I've found that like if I'm in the cold, if I can just keep my feet and my hands warm, I'm good.
Feet or clutch.
Feet.
Feet is all about just moving. If you're standing still, my feet get cold. But as long as I'm moving, we're good.
A nice pair of wool socks, bud.
Is the Purdue student section? What are we
The
talking?
paint crew.
Is that what they're called?
That's what they're called.
What are we talking? Are they live? Are they rowdy? Are they known?
I mean, it's Mackie
Are they
Arena,
known?
Danny.
Yeah, I mean, is there people like, oh shit, we got to go to Mackey?
Yes. Yes.
They are.
Yes.
Okay.
It
Because of the
is,
student
in my
section?
opinion, because of the whole entire crowd.
Okay.
Wow.
Everybody.
Even the vets and the
Yes.
engineers.
Even
and,
the old people like me.
The
yeah.
vets.
I used
engineers.
to always say I went to a lot of games in Mackey, and I've always felt like it's the
It's the
most
best.
grumpiest basketball place in the world, and it's spectacular.
It just
People
warms my
just-
grump soul.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Just basketball, good basketball. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
When you play good basketball, then
They play like engineers. The team does.
precision.
Yeah.
Little coke.
Did Painter play at Purdue?
Yes, he did. He was really wanted to go to IU, but Mob Knight didn't offer him a scholarship. He offered Todd Leary one instead.
Look where that got Knight. He's in
Yeah.
hell now.
Yeah, and look where it got IU basketball, because if IU had CMP, then who knows what would be going on. But yet, sucks.
Can you grab me my fucking beer, man? Matt
He's
Painter.
sorry.
There was-
He's posed up. He's holding the cord over here.
Yeah, get my damn beer, bro. Out of the
They're
mini
jammed
fridge.
in there, and there's like this
Use
weird
your
show.
fat fingers and get my beer out. My God, this
Holy
is
shit.
incredible.
What's going on? I'm gonna be real shitty if you got like bubbly waters over there, and I was like parched to almost
They're bubbly waters, all right, that have alcohol in them.
bubbly barley waters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hops.
God,
What do you
that
got?
was
Some
like-
hops? Barley?
Yeah, you know it. Quarter zip. That's a half zip. I'm gonna give that one a half zip. It goes all the way down to his belly button almost.
It's the neon green.
Yeah.
The Tom Izzo neon green.
Elephant in the room.
If you're in your 60s, you don't wear neon green. I'm just gonna throw it out.
You don't ever wear neon
I
green.
mean, if you were like a high school kid, you could rock neon green.
What's Big Maple's tattoos? Have you broken that down yet? What's
No, I think
the
that's
yin
new.
and the yang.
That yin and the yang is new.
Triple yin and
I
yang.
don't
Oh,
know.
is
for
it? Are
some
those yin?
reason.
They are yin and yangs. Look at him embracing the old Chinese heritage a little bit.
Why does he have 3 of them?
Whose house?
Oh wow.
Our house.
Our house.
Whose house?
Oh wow.
Just watch the replay later. It's all good.
Oh boy.
So what do the yin and yangs mean, Barry?
What the fuck do you think yin and yang means?
I mean, why did he get them?
Because it's cool.
So
I
cool.
guess. I don't know.
I thought they were eyeballs, to be honest with you, but you're right. Those totally yin and yang.
No, they're definitely yin and yang.
Look at that hair. That hairdo by
But
Painter.
I don't understand why he has 3.
He's-
It almost looks like
yin yang yin.
no, like a cell breakdown, like neutrons, protons.
Do you-
know what I mean?
Do you think Painter had to sign a waiver to be able to have that haircut with Pat Riley?
100%.
I mean-
He pays him dividends.
exactly.
Dividend
Dividends.
That's a franchise haircut
Royalties.
right there.
It would
It's
be
trademark.
royalties. You
Trademark.
don't pay
Yeah,
dividends. It's
fact.
not a
I couldn't
stock.
think of the word. I went with dividends. Fuck off.
Yeah, well, Danny started with,
What?
what did you ask?
I don't know.
If you had to sign a waiver.
A waiver. I don't think
I
the
am Matt
waiver,
Painter. I can slick my hair back. Pat
waiver
Riley.
is not.
Yeah, I mean,
what we're looking for.
To have that haircut, you have to get permission from Pat Riley. That's obviously.
I don't know. I mean, there's surely somebody before Pat Riley
no,
that rocked
no,
How dare you?
no.
Are we defending?
Are we trying to get the Miami Mafia after us? I mean,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
No, Barry.
What's happening over there?
Just quit while you're ahead.
Riley. Here's the Riley. Well, like you're gonna like wake up. You're gonna come out for work tomorrow, and there's gonna Alonzo Mourning's gonna be sitting in your living room,
There's going to be
Fucking
one.
amazing, Alonzo Mourning.
giving you like a fucking Pulp Fiction.
Good
That would be
morning.
awesome.
I'm Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, you're gonna get a Pulp Fiction speech, and
Say what again? Say what again?
Barry. Now, do you know what you did? Your cousin published that
That's a
podcast at
tasty
about
burger.
midnight last night. I got on a plane about 1:30, and here
That's
we
what
are.
we're going for, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, that's
You almost like negotiating with Alonzo Mourning for your life in your living room.
be a good movie. scene.
Chip, get him. Attack.
Literally, Alonzo Mourning would take his pinky.
No, in my story, Chip has become smitten with Alonzo almost immediately
Yes.
Oh, well, who wouldn't? I mean,
because he let him out.
He is Alonzo
and
Mourning.
walked him and
He's
shit.
a handsome man, Alonzo Mourning.
Is he? Yeah.
He's a handsome man.
Holy crap! I think
Hey,
he'd,
Barry, Pat sent me.
I think he'd let you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
of course he would let me live.
I mean, that's
He'd
not
ask
like
to be a guest on
Not
the
a
show.
given.
that's
That
not
isn't a given.
Please. What's the big giant guy that works for the Heat that's always around and is like secretly one of the big masters? You know who I'm talking about? He's really big.
Udonis Haslam?
No. Big white guy.
No idea.
I'll find a picture.
Never seen him.
Yeah,
Boba?
once I point him out to you,
Boban?
you'll notice him. He usually sits with Riley. He's the money man, I believe.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what we're gonna say?
How dare
He
you?
launders it real good.
What are you insinuating?
They're laundering money through the Heat.
The Heat own like 180 store it places all across the country.
The glasses are off.
What's that mean?
I don't have to watch this game anymore.
Oh, excellent. Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yep. drawing elemental evil signs.
Yin and yang.
Right.
I want to know why he's got 3. It's weird.
Yeah. If somebody could Google that, that'd be great. Yeah, I was telling Jameson about the Grady Dick jokes while you were out last time from the people behind us. Just
They were never ending.
I love it.
Unrelenting.
I gave him a few examples. Can you think of any of the better ones?
There's
You
nothing.
got to cover that, Dick.
There's nothing like a good middle school humor.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
You got to cover that dick.
That Dick is really putting it to us right now.
Yes. Dick's hitting the hole hard right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I loved it and hated it at the same time.
Exactly.
Like I wanted to stop.
The
so
first
bad,
5
but
minutes
don't
was
stop.
such a novelty, such a treat. and then like late
And then once he started beating our ass, he put up
Yeah.
like 20 points on us. Dick.
then we were just using the humor to
Was that the Raptors game?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he on the Raptors?
He's on the Raptors.
He's on the Raptors.
Odd.
Yeah, Grady Dick. He stuck it to us that night. He really did.
Gave it to us good.
But I was thinking about that in the last couple days about how as he just traveled.
Dick hammered us.
Yeah, he really did. He really stuck it to us. But
You use that one.
did I? Twice. He really Eiffel Towered us with
No.
London Bridge.
No.
Scotty Barnes Eiffel Tower with Grady Dick, starring
Haliburton.
Shaggy. That'll be your porn name if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Obviously,
There's no doubt about that.
and for multiple reasons, there will be not a lot of manscaping.
No.
That's such a horrible picture in my mind right now.
Starring Shaggy.
Is it ginger? Is it red?
Well, like when they open the door, your friends will be like, "Oh, Big Red's here."
Right. Big Red with his manfro. Yeah.
Oh, I just imagine it being as white as freaking Purdue's court that
Right.
I just looked at, just glowing on the screen.
No, it's very ginger. Big Red style.
Gross.
Hey guys, I
it
brought
freckled?
my friend over, Grady. You know, Grady Dick. All right. So, I was thinking about how all over the country, everywhere he goes, there's grown men.
There's dick jokes everywhere.
He is never gonna escape that.
I mean, can
It's
you
like the
imagine
Chuck
growing
Norris
up with
thing.
Dick as your last name? Like, that's just gotta suck.
Right.
And when you can rise above that and play basketball,
I mean, when you're
at this level,
6'7", you go to
respect.
Kansas and play hoops. You're like, call me a dick all you want, bud.
Right.
Cash the check.
Dick's my name. Shooting threes is my game. That's how we got on the McDermott talk. Was we were talking Grady Dick, and I'm like, he was on McDermott's corner big time. Better version of McDermott, really. Was McDermott ever like
No. He was good in college.
starting? Was he a starter on a team ever?
He
I
might
see
have
all
started
the-
for the Bulls when they drafted him.
Yeah.
He was a beast in college.
Let's see. I had down here the Pelicans box score. We don't need to talk about that shit.
No.
We covered that.
I thought we already did.
Grady
We did.
Dick jokes, Halliburton, Nembhard, Ben Shepard,
Nembhard.
Mathurin, Dipsy Do, Fancy Pants. All that's left to talk about now is music festivals and Dune 2. Barry, you went and saw Dune 1.
I saw Dune 1 on my couch.
Okay, yes. How did you like it?
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was very sci-fi-y.
Mm-hmm.
It was a weird combination of Star Trek and Lord of the Rings,
Yes. Yes.
I like that combo.
Yeah.
which was cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the second one.
And Game of
It's
Thrones, too, with the houses. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, the houses.
Yeah.
House Atreides.
Mm-hmm.
House Atreides.
The major. I think the houses are really going to start to come into play more going forward, don't you?
They don't. They only really talk about 3 houses so far.
I haven't read past the first book, so I don't know, like, what happens going
I
forward.
mean, there's clearly 3 coming at some point.
Yes. Did you like 2?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, Barry, 2 is great. Do you hear that tick, tick, tick?
I do. Dan.
No, I just don't want any spoiler alerts.
Oh, no, we won't. We won't talk about it since you haven't seen it. It all. I mean, it's no spoiler. It's amazing. I thought it was. I saw it twice. I saw it with Amanda, and then I saw it with Jameson. And the second time, because I could look for different stuff because I had already seen it. So it was kind of interesting to see it so soon again. Because I wouldn't say it was better the second time, but it was different the second time. Man, that guy knows how to make movies.
Who is it?
It's Villa. I want to say Villeneuve. He also made Sicario. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, but I want to watch it.
Yeah, you need to watch that tonight.
Oh, I don't have time tonight.
Sicario is the premise of it.
It's a drug movie, right?
Yeah, it's basically he comes at it from all angles. CIA, drug lord,
Right.
just like it's great. But Brolin's in it, and then Benicio del Toro, I think his name is.
Benicio, yeah. I love Benicio del Toro.
He's in it.
How old is this movie?
I don't know. I looked
Probably 5-10 years old.
Sicario is one of my top 3 favorite movies.
2015, 10 years old.
Yeah.
What was that Al Pacino movie from?
Emily Blunt,
I love Emily Blunt.
Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro. Benicio del Toro in this movie is a badass. But there's a scene. I don't know. Just watch it. I promise you. It's one. I promise you will love it.
Yeah.
100%. The first 15 minutes, you're like, oh my god, it's so good.
Blow your hair back.
Yeah. Anyway, he made a Sicario. Have you ever seen the movie Arrival? With let me pull that out. He made Sicario. He made Arrival, which is it might.
I've seen Arrival.
It's got my doppelganger guy in it.
Was that at theaters or was that an Apple? I've watched it on Apple TV.
Arrival?
Yeah, you're definitely. That's not your doppelganger, but okay.
No, the Jeremy Renner guy.
Yeah, you're not. You don't look like Jeremy Renner.
I'm just telling you. That's who. When people come up to me, that's who they say I look like. I don't know if I do or not, but
I don't get that. It does have Amy McAdams in it, though. I do love me some Amy.
Amy McAdams. What are you laughing about over there?
The fucking Jeremy Renner argument.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with him about it. Okay.
You get Jeremy Renner. Come on, get your giggles out there.
Hurt locker bitches.
Yeah.
No, I don't even necessarily think Jeremy Renner's like that good looking of a guy.
I don't think he's good. I just don't think you look like Jeremy Renner at all.
And so I honestly don't really want to look like him.
I mean, he is
but
in the Bourne series.
Ask Kelly, you know where it happens the most is in Vegas. Like,
are you fucking Jeremy Renner?
Yep.
Start signing some autographs.
And
Hawkeye.
The
Be
guy,
like, yeah, man, I was in Hawkeye, dude. Like,
if we go out to Vegas for the draft, then if that happens,
It-
I'm
Can
taking
you-
video
yeah.
of that.
it happens
And you're signing
more.
an autograph.
if you go out to Vegas with him, can you let me know if one person says he looks like Jeremy?
I will, of course. I will have video of it of him signing an autograph as
Yes,
Jeremy Renner.
dude. Man, don't tell anybody, but yeah, I am Jeremy.
But
Renner.
anyway, Arrival, he made that movie, and I love that movie.
That movie
too.
is pretty good. I won't lie.
Yeah. The what he made it, I think.
Have you ever watched? There's a Apple TV show about aliens. It's really good. I can't remember what it's called.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
Apple TV.
I'm not watching it unless Renner's
Steve
in it.
Jobs.
at this
I mean, I'm basically me is what I'm saying.
Right.
Do you have to have an iPhone to watch it?
You have to have an Apple TV sign on.
To watch what's it called?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Have you seen Arrival, Barry?
Maybe.
Invasion.
It sounds semi-familiar. It's an
Invasion.
older movie, right?
Emily Blunt is like a linguist expert, and like what they figure out is that they're trying to talk to, and she figures
I
out.
think
how
I
to
might have
speak
seen
to
that's like
This show's called
10 or
Invasion.
12 years old, right?
2016. What?
Oh, okay.
It's called Invasion.
Invasion. I think you told me about that.
It's good.
I don't know if I have
Worth
Apple TV anymore.
Fucking What's the Silo? I loved Silo.
I never finished that either. Damn it.
God, you suck, bro.
I know.
Shogun, real good.
I'm 15 minutes into the first episode.
Oh, there's a scene in there that's fucking brutal too.
Amanda was telling me that she didn't say what. She's like, yeah, the way they kill a person in this
It's
episode.
brutal.
Oh, really?
Brutal.
All right. I kind
I
of
would
don't want to see
never
it.
in my life ever want to die like that.
I don't know if I want to see it.
Yeah, it's rough.
Should I just skip it?
Nope.
Go through it.
Yeah, live it,
Live it.
bud. Japanese
Uh,
culture's always fascinated me, though. Shoguns, things like that.
Who is that little vampire? Speaking of, or not her, that lady who was on before.
The anchor woman.
Anchor woman. Wow, she's in a coven, no doubt. All right, what else you all want to talk about?
Barry. What's deep thoughts from Barry?
Yes.
Whatever you want. What's going on? What's next on the list?
Is that your? Look at her. There we go.
She does have a vampire feel to her.
Does she have a? There's glitter. Is that glitter on her sweater, or is that dog hair, or cat hair, or
It
something?
looks like she's.
She does not have
Freaking-
dog and cat hair on.
I
She's
don't know.
doing
I'm not gonna lie. It did look like she did have some
Yeah,
dog or
thank
cat
you.
hair on her.
the 11 p.m. news. She doesn't have.
That's
dog
what I'm.
hair
If
on
she
her.
does, like, let's get your shit together.
Yeah,
I mean, it's glitter. Looks
Is
like
that-
she went to PT's for the lunch buffet.
I've honestly can say I've never been to a strip club lunch buffet.
Who
I've
the
thought
fuck
about it.
eats food at a strip club? That's what I want to know. Like, who's like, oh yeah, there's
Ron
naked people
Swanson.
here all over. Like, I'm gonna eat.
I do not.
I thought for sure you're gonna be like, I've eaten there.
No.
Did
I do
COVID
not.
kill strip clubs? Are there still
No,
strip
yeah,
clubs?
there's absolutely still strip clubs are something that are never gonna die, bro.
Right. Right.
Why?
It's recession proof.
It is recession proof.
It's boobs, Dan. That's why.
Naked people. Everybody loves a good naked person, Dan.
Everybody loves boobs in their face, Dan.
You
Why?
motorboat
You
son of a
ask
bitch.
why.
I like all boobs. Like,
You're a man.
Big boobs, little boobs.
well, yeah. I've been somewhere where I saw like all different kinds of boobs, and I liked them all.
I've been to a boob museum.
No,
Were you at a cabaret?
I was on a beach. I was on a beach that was
Yeah,
a
European beach.
yes, a
Yeah.
topless beach, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can
Yeah.
work with that.
All right.
Yeah. So
I like long nips,
Do you?
like half-inch nips.
Let's go.
Love
It's
it.
going off the rails.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where's your big road trip? It's coming up tomorrow. Going.
I don't know
to.
if I want to let you off the hook quite that easy, but
What big nips? I
Yeah.
like big nips.
I cannot lie.
Okay,
Um,
don't
you
let
other
me
brothers
off the hook.
can't
I
deny.
like big nips.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a half-inch nip?
I love that there's a
Or they'd
dimension.
like definitely have to get an extra padded bra because like
Yes,
that shit would
Okay.
be brutal.
but big areolas freak me out a little bit.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
so you
I
like an appropriate
Like Brad.
like a less than
Like
average
Brad
areola, but large, long nips.
pepperonis?
No.
Brad has
Like-
abnormally large areolas.
Does he?
Yes.
I'm happy that you know that, Jameson.
I've seen Brad with the shirt on. Don't be shy, Brad. It's okay.
He was in a thruple with him in college.
Thruple? No,
A
bro.
thruple.
No. I don't know what that is, but okay. No.
A thruple is 3 people in a couple.
Yeah, it's a relationship of 3 people.
A thruple.
Gross.
Right. Hashtag thruple.
So where's that road? Am I
Oh,
off the
the-
hook? Am I off the hook now?
Yes.
Road
Okay.
trip. Go.
Yeah, he got off the hook. We go to Hot Springs first.
Arkansas.
Yes.
Arkansas?
Good luck.
Then we're going to Big Bend. Down
Oregon.
down in Texas, down in southwest Texas, on the Mexican border, down there by the Rio Grande. Then to Carlsbad Cavern, White Sands, and Guadalupe Mountain.
Kelly's going on this?
Yeah. 2 days
Are you
in a
glamping?
yeah, 2 days in the campground, and then 1 day in a hotel. So 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, Brightwood.
She's going to go to a campground. I don't see that.
She is.
I know, but that's weird.
We've done a trip like this before.
I'm always with.
I mean, we got
always
the
like with Kelly. Like, give me a bed and air conditioning and
yeah.
Fuck that.
No, it's got the rooftop tent that will take. The thing on my car. It's super comfortable, and so we'll
Is
stay.
it, Dan?
Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. It's got a 3-inch foam pad mattress in it. I mean, it's as comfortable as my
Forget
bed
about
at
it.
home.
Forget about it, Barry.
I feel like my bed at home mattress is like at least 8 to 10 inches.
Yeah,
3 inches does not feel like enough for me.
it's it's.
I need at least 8 to 10. All right?
Yeah. Subconsciously, a very specific number came out of.
You're the one that said 3 inches.
No,
3-inch foam mattress.
3 inches isn't enough for me, bro.
8 to 10, guy. 8 to 10.
I just
8
literally
to
fucking
10
laughed
only.
so hard I drooled.
Size does matter.
Thickness. It's about the thickness.
Oh my god.
Let's save girth for next pod. Let's just talk length tonight, and we'll. This lady.
Oh, there's
Whoa.
2 Clydesdale horses on the loose on the local Fox News right now. Spoiler up.
amazing.
Only in Johnson County.
That wasn't in Johnson
That
County.
wasn't Johnson.
Where was it?
That was
No,
national news.
This isn't national news, bro. This
I
is
think that was in
Fox
that was
59.
somewhere close.
My
Katie's
brother
wife's
told me,
cousin.
my brother Brad one time told me he was driving down to my house for a kid's birthday get-together or whatever, and he saw a dead body on 65.
Oh wow. Just
Like,
laying there.
it was like, I don't know, it was like getting hit by a car. It was very weird.
What?
Yeah, it was odd. What? It's like there was right there by Wordsville Road. There was just he's like don't tell anybody, but I saw a dead body, and I was like, my mom was there, and
You
my
might be,
grandpa, and
we might get subpoenaed.
Right.
well, no, I mean like I think multiple cars hit this dead body or something. I don't know what was going on.
Everybody just
But as
drove
soon
away.
as he said that, don't tell anybody. I'm like, what? You don't tell her you saw a dead body.
I swear to God, I didn't throw it out of my car.
Who is this?
I'm just
Bradley
coming clean,
John.
man. Yes.
Sounds very dextery.
It was very, very weird.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So, I mean, that kind of shit happens,
It does.
You have dead bodies on the interstate from time to time.
I see pictures of them a lot.
Oh my God.
He was clearly traumatized by it. He wasn't ready to share with anybody else. And he had been there for like 45 minutes. If I had
Has he
seen
ever
it-
been to a fire where, like, because he's a fireman, like somebody died in it?
I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but maybe. I mean,
I need you to like be there for Brad.
I'll figure it out. I mean, and if I had seen a dead body on the way to anybody's house, that'd be the first thing I said as soon as I came in. Oh my
man.
God.
Hey,
Y'all
guys.
want to see a dead body? What
Right.
movie is that? What movie is that quote from?
Stand By Me.
Yep. Well done, Barry. You guys want to go see a dead body?
Ray Brower.
Well done. That is. I haven't watched that movie in probably 20 years. That's
Stand.
so good too. Blueberry pie. Never wanted to eat blueberry pie after that movie.
What happened to the blueberry pie?
Castor oil. Lard ass. Lard ass. Lard
You don't
ass.
remember the scene where the lard ass eats the blueberry pie, just pukes it up everywhere?
Oh.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's like a flashback memory in
Yeah.
this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lard ass. What the fuck is wrong with you? That is. a
You
great
asked me
movie.
about Stand By
R.I.P.
Me, and
River
I'm-
Phoenix. R.I.P.
He's dead too?
Oh my God, Dan.
River Phoenix. That was like one of the last movies he ever.
Is he the guy with the
No.
actor with the hair lip?
No, wait.
He's Joaquin Phoenix's brother.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was walking the lip guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Joker and whatnot.
And who's dead?
His brother, River Phoenix.
He was the Joker?
No.
No, Joaquin
That
Phoenix was.
Heath Ledger's the guy that was
He's
the
dead.
Joker. Yeah, he dead.
But
R.I.P.
didn't
He's probably having tea
Joaquin Phoenix did play
Bobby
the Joker.
Knight right
Joker,
now.
okay.
Joaquin was a Joker too.
with. Oh, he was.
Yeah, he made the Joker movie. Heath Ledger was the Joker. Heath Ledger was the best,
I didn't see the Joker movie,
best
did you?
Joker in my opinion.
Oh yeah, by
he was
far.
fucking amazing in that movie.
He method acted that shit.
Shut your face.
method
And
acting.
now he gone. He
What
is.
were we watching the other day? And I'm like, oh my god, that was Max.
He method acted it right into the grave.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, he was actually. Didn't he die before they actually finished it?
This person, like,
Oh my God! What the? Where's that at?
see that city where it said?
Well, it didn't say it until then. Look at the cat hair lady.
Yeah, it does look like cat hair though. Like if you just glance at it.
If I saw that playback, I'd be like, I am never wearing that dress again.
Right, agree. I'm not going to PT's for the lunch buffet anymore.
Right. Chicken
That
wings.
was just a bad idea.
Oof.
No, I doubt it's got chicken wings. It's got something like friggin'
Mac and cheese.
Mozzarella
martini with
sticks.
friggin' red sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely some
mozzarella
like penne
sticks.
pasta and some.
Yes,
yeah.
penne. That's what I was thinking.
Well,
We got most of the freezer burn off these mozzarella sticks.
and maybe some like chicken
Nuggets.
chicken tenders. Yeah,
Chicken
nuggets,
tenders.
yeah.
You ever eat anything that
Fish sticks.
freezer burned?
Yeah, duh.
It's gross.
Fish sticks.
Remember when the fudgies would, like somebody leave the freezer door open or something, and they'd
Yeah, duh.
melt? Yeah, duh.
Half melted, then they freeze.
Yeah,
that.
duh.
I like that. That's good. You can incorporate that in anytime.
You can
Yeah,
throw
duh.
it, yeah, whenever you want.
I think my daughter texted me that exact same phrase earlier today.
Yeah.
duh.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, Dad.
Jameson's good for a
Thanks,
duh
Jameson.
quite often.
Or at least 2 on this podcast,
And then-
if not 3.
Once I read the duh, I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, I guess what I said is pretty obvious.
Duh.
Just needed to be. Sometimes things just need to be said out loud. All right. What else? Any other? So vampires, Coven.
Is that
Haliburton.
this podcast? Or the
It
last
was,
one?
Yeah, it's a bit ago.
A brood.
A Brood, a Coven,
What was the other Norwegian name?
A scrounge.
a Scourge.
Scourge.
A Scourge.
Scourge.
The guy
There's
who
the Clydesdales again. Cleveland. It was on Cleveland.
in
In
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That is amazing. Look at him.
They're like,
there
yeah,
there are
come at me,
horse-
bro. They're looking
hor-
at the cars like, come at me.
Horses loose on the highway on
Cops over there
I-90 in
clapping.
Cleveland. The cops are like, yeah, what are we going to do?
What is
here?
that guy doing running at the horse? Like, those things would beat
Do,
the hell
do
out.
horses survive in a zombie thing?
Yeah, 100%.
Really? What?
I mean, that would be
What
the
zombies
main mode
keeping
of
up with a horse?
transportation.
Yeah. I guess that will.
Unless it's World War Z.
That brings
Those
an
fuckers would-
obvious
yeah.
question: fast or slow zombies?
Oh, if they were fast, that would suck.
Well, because the ones in
The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead are
Like I
They're
just wonder,
medium,
like,
right?
Yeah, well, the ones that move at the pace in The Walking Dead, like how do you ever get killed by that?
I mean, I
Like,
think a
come on,
zombie
man.
would be
overwhelmed.
the exactly like the person who became the zombie. You don't all become fast. If you're Usain Bolt and you become a zombie, then you're a fast zombie. But if I become a zombie, it's a slow zombie.
But it's got great hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Use it for what you want.
Right.
Overwhelms ass. Like you don't go into the fucking pile of zombies.
Remember the chick who cut the arms off the two and like had them on chains?
She was badass.
Who had swords
Loved her.
or a sword, perhaps.
She had a sword.
I saw her in an advertisement for a whole nother like spinoff show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she lived.
There's like 3 or 4 spin-offs.
There should be. Shit sells. I don't watch it anymore, but I'm sure other people like it.
Zombie stuff?
Yeah.
I've never watched zombie stuff ever.
I
Cannot get into anything zombie.
I got into the walk. It took me like 4 tries, and then it like all. I think it might have been COVID. Yeah, I think it was a COVID watch, but it's heavy, man. You like watch 1 or 2 episodes, and you're like, oh god, I need something to cleanse the palate with, like a good little Schitt's Creek or
Good rom-com.
rom-com. Yeah.
I went on a Schitt's Creek binge a few nights ago.
Did it take?
God,
It did, because I went on a binge like 6 or 8, but I haven't watched it since. So it kind of took, but not really.
But you liked what you were ended up being like, okay, that was funny or good or whatever.
I think I'll probably watch it later on tonight
Yeah.
because I'm going to stay up till at least 2:30. But
I'm gonna watch it as well, Barry. But I'm way ahead of you.
I'm
good
late
show.
season 1.
Good show.
Lexus.
Go ahead and watch that, Shogun. Let me know what you think about that death.
I've watched about maybe half a season of that one. It never took. It was a while ago.
What was that?
Shogun.
No,
No,
impossible.
this just came out. It's only 2 episodes deep.
Shogun.
This is brand
What
new.
am I thinking of then?
Don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm scared.
What's it on?
What we do in the dark.
Oh, is that the show about the vampires? But they,
So funny.
I've tried to watch that a couple times. I've made it through one episode or
You gotta the energy vampire is fucking amazing.
yeah.
Love that guy.
Props to that guy. All right, what else? Getting tired.
Liverpool.
Yeah, what about are they still in first, top of the table,
They
top of the morn?
99th minute winner today.
I saw that headline pop up on ESPN, but
Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
didn't look at it.
There's 8 minutes of stoppage time
Against who?
Nottingham Forest.
Nice.
Nottingham Forest.
They're in the top 10, aren't they?
No, they're
No?
like
They're not good.
16th,
Did
17th.
did Everton get some of their points back?
They did. They got 4 points back.
What? How'd that happen? Why?
They appealed
And won?
and won.
That's rare.
It's dumb. But yeah, 99. They had 8 minutes of stoppage time, and like 2 Nottingham Forest guys got yellow cards for wasting time in the stoppage time, which gave them an extra minute. And Darwin Nunez scored it at 98-48. It was
it at home?
header. No, it was at Nottingham
At
Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
The Nottingham Forest owner chased the ref down the tunnel apparently after the game because
really?
he was so pissed about it. It was amazing. Like that's the type of shit that wins you championships, bud.
Yeah, that's a big win.
Yeah, because they have been playing like the game they played in the FA Cup on Wednesday. They had 2 18-year-olds and a 16-year-old play in that game. 'Cause
Why?
They
Just
have
shorthanded?
12 to 14 dudes out.
Oh,
like
really?
they're just
Indefinitely?
decimated. Like Salah hasn't played in weeks.
What's wrong with him?
Hammy. But they
Erling Haaland put in 5 goals the other
yeah,
night.
an FA Cup game. They have Man City next Sunday.
That's a big game.
Huge. That's a championship. Like if we were,
Where's
'cause
it
they-
at?
At Liverpool.
Yeah.
If they come here and we win, that puts us 4 points up on them.
Yep.
Which would be massive.
Massive.
Massive, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's good. That's a big game. Text me and remind me that when that
I'll
comes
be
up.
in fucking Pittsburgh.
Why?
City has a soccer game.
1
game in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's great.
Got to go to Pittsburgh for 1 game.
1 game.
1 hour and a half game.
Mm-hmm. 5 hours and 47 minutes.
How do they not have more than 1 game?
This is one that they had a one-off for some reason with this Pittsburgh team.
Meet halfway.
I agree. I mean, I guess next year they'll be here. And I don't have to drive to Pittsburgh.
Thanks, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You would think there'd be a good halfway point, though, for us. Because we have to go back there again in April.
Yeah, obviously.
But that
somewhere in Ohio, even.
that weekend, we start in Buffalo, New York, and then drive to Pittsburgh.
Why?
Because we play Buffalo day 1, Pittsburgh day 2.
Oh. So, well, at least there's 2 games on
Right.
the road trip.
I can deal with that. I told Katie I kind of like to go a day or 2 early, go to Toronto, then come down to Buffalo, and then to Pittsburgh.
Toronto is a cool city.
Mm-hmm. I want to go just because we like to try to use our passports as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Get them stamped. She's big on stamps.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Big on the stamps.
Stamps.
Like we had to go somewhere when we went to Cozumel. Like we were going to downtown to get a stamp, and I'm like, God damn.
A postage stamp?
No,
or a passport stamp?
Passport stamp. The kids have passports?
Yep.
Nice. Ashley just filed for Rory and the baby to get passports this week.
They had a girl. Happy birthday, Ashley.
Mm-hmm. Barry,
That's
any
all I
closing thoughts?
Negatory?
Burning desires?
We all know
About what?
3 inches isn't good enough for you, but
Right. 8 to 10 only, bro.
Mm-hmm.
firm.
I like my mattresses thick.
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Yeah, my little 3-inch mattress is pretty cozy, though.
Gets
I mean,
it gets the fucking job done.
It'll get the job done. I mean, at a campsite.
Right.
So
That's all you need.
that's all we need. Well, we'll talk to y'all in a week and a half or so.
All right.
All right.
Late.
Safe travels.